It's Friday, April 5th, 4:44 p.m. I did not trade well at all today. I just go over the video. The good news is I didn't trade a lot of size. I traded just 2 micro contracts, and I took a loss, and I'll explain what's going on. Starting off with the morning, I'm looking at the downtrend, and I made the amateur mistake of anticipating something similar to this. We had a lot of Fed speaks, and we had some major news, and I just didn't think the inflation is just going to go away this easily and this fast with everything that they have done damage to the monetary system and the money that they had given away a few years back with the COVID. So I just anticipated the inflation is here to stay, and it's going to stay a while, and we're gonna hear some news to confirm that, and that's what we heard. But yet the market pulled up. I did see this as a point that's going to hold. It's a major support, and I was looking to sell at those levels in here, 50, somewhere between 52.30 to 52.50, about 20-point range. It was a big range, but those are big days that we're seeing some big range happens. So, and with those type of days, I also tend to widen my stop a lot, 30, 20 points. So, and I tend to trade really small, because you can make really good money with 2 micro lots. Good money from here, at least, doing this part time. So again, I'm looking the 7:30 news. We know what that news is: 52.30, 52.50. I'm going to sell there, and yet at the same time, I'm looking at the bulls here. The bulls. This is the same trend line from here, copied and paste. Yet it seems to be holding, and it's holding well. So I had a lot of signals, a lot of hints telling me that we're going higher. We held one, flushed in here, then we held 1, 2, 3, maybe 4, 5, 6, 7, and so there was a lot of tips in there, a lot of signals saying that we're going higher. We're gonna move. Buyers, bulls are still here, and I should be thinking long, but I just made that amateur mistake of thinking we're gonna continue and we're gonna trade. We're gonna be going down and going fast, and we're gonna go down to the 51.87 and below. We're gonna flush this point before we go up again. So with that said, I'll just continue on, and there's a point where I took the trade. Obviously I took a short trade. It got stopped out, and I left it alone. The stop was way up here, was way behind, but I'm just only trading two lots. So here we go. We see a flush in here. I think this is what the news hit. I can't remember what this is. But we flushed it down. But I wasn't trading here. I'm not really sure what happened. I think we had some sort of news break. Can't remember what. This is not the 7:30 news. So I'll move forward. Nothing was done here. Just seal. Yeah, just trade small, wide stops. But I had that bearish bias, thinking sell. And I just need to know where to sell. Sell here, and this is just too wide of a stop. Wanted to sell here. This is still wide stop, but still doable with small size. But I ended up moving it even higher. Even with that, it was a bad trade. So I'm looking to sell at 52.37 at this stage. That's around 6 something in the morning. Got the news. The news kept feeding us that inflation is here, is staying. The Fed speakers were hawkish, and there was nothing to indicate that everything is fine. Even the 7:30 news. That's the 7:30 news. did not really show that we are okay inflation-wise. It showed the economy is strong, which meaning they may not cut and may they even hike because they don't want similar inflation environment that they had back at the old days of the 70s. So we move forward. I had my limit sell, left it alone. The trend again is still showing down. I'll move this forward. Okay, and then we have, this would have been a good trade right over here. Came in, flushed it, back to it, flushed it in here, and it would have been easy 10 points and done for the day, but that wasn't the case. And the problem is I was getting a little greedy. I was thinking, because I made that 25 points yesterday and left a lot on the table, I'm thinking, yeah, maybe I can go for more than 10 points today. Hey, let's go for 20, 25, and that's the first thing you can do as a trader, obviously, because this would have been a nice right here at 52.24, went down to 13, 12, even lower. That's easy 10 points with a full position, and you're done for the day. You can move on with your work. And I did have a lot of work to do as well today, and I had to put that in when watching the price action. Okay, so missed trade, nothing here. I'm thinking, I left it in. Yeah, I left it in. I did move it back here in just a little bit, stating that this was good for 10 points. In here, that's still showing, but this bar is still showing bearish. There's two bars in here. Both actually are bearish with decent volume, matching volume. So we're still showing that bears are in control in here, and we're going to go down, but that wasn't the case. So move this forward. Again, the level is somewhere in between this range and here. So what I would do is sell one in here and add another one. Now this is the market, when the market opened in this bar. So let that play out. Move forward. Okay, so yes, I'm still looking at this level. We're getting close, but this bar here is quite bullish and indicating that this was just actually the flush in here, and we should start moving higher. But I just didn't see it. I was just looking at this downtrend, looking at to sell down, some more quick sell down. Yet you see this line right over here, this green line. This is a flush, a 1 hour hourly chart flush, and it's holding again, moving up. Now at this stage, I'm realizing, okay, maybe I'm pretty sure that my short in here is too soon. So I'm gonna move it up to 52.43, I think, when I moved it up to. Actually moved it once. I can't remember, moved it twice. So again, I'm looking at this green trend line. It's holding. Yeah, so I'll move forward. Still holding. Yeah, you see the burst tried once, 1, 2, 3, almost 4 times. You could not bring that. Volume's dropping. I was looking at the volume dropping, thinking, but you know the bulls are not really able to push this forward. But at the same time, we're closing close to the highs of the bar. So yeah, I took a short in here at 52, even though I had anticipated to sell in here. Went ahead and took it at 52.34 based on this, what I'm seeing in here. And obviously it was way too soon, and started to move against me. But the good news is, again, I only took one. I think I added another one in here. Let's see. Yeah, then, and so yeah, I paused the video and took another one right here, what I thought was the top. At one time I was actually ahead, and I was actually in good shape. I would have taken profit, maybe 5 points, well, 10 on this one, and this is, yeah, that's the whole thing got paused, and I came back here at the end of the day with all this mess in here. So at one point, this was up 10 points, this was up maybe break even or a point. I would have been out and done for a little bit of profit, been good enough. Got greedy. I'm thinking it's going to go down to maybe here, maybe here, maybe here. Of course, it did not. Moved against me, came toward the close. Then I'm looking at the 2 o'clock, like what happened yesterday. Okay, we're going to see that 2 o'clock flush. It started to think about it, and it moved this way, but there's no really volume behind it, and they couldn't sustain it. So toward the close, I was like, I'm not going to hold for the weekend. I went out and took out, I think it's about $150 loss on both positions, and called it a day. I was trying to really squeeze a trade in, because I didn't trade. I skipped 2 days of trading today, and just trying to make those days up. I had a couple of good days, just mistakes, amateur mistakes. I should not have done that. And I think at the end of the video, I have nothing else. So here are my fills, and I'm out for the day for about 150 or 180, 167. That's a day. We'll try to do better next week.